Hi friends, back again. So today we're going to make another paper doll. This one's going to be an angel, but it's going to be a skull angel. So it's going to be a skeleton. Crazy? Yes. Maybe. I'm using this music paper that I like to use. I'm just going to pull this up. For my dress, I may use something else for the wings. I don't know. Could use some fancy paper. I can use whatever. Maybe we will use this blue stuff right here. Blue stuff for the wings. And then I will just trace out some wings. I'm going to go on the opposite side here. Doesn't really matter to me if I have the pencils when I cut it out because I will be outlining it with a water soluble pencil anyways. So, but there's the wings. And I will have to do the halo background part, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do it on, so I'm just going to circle here. I could probably either glue that, paint that, and then I like to have actually I have a punch, just as my punch, scalp punch for the face, and I will use my punch for that onto off-white cream cardstock. And these are my sleeves, and I'm going to do them the same color as the dress or gown or whatever it is that the angel is wearing. So now I have all of my parts that I saved in an envelope traced out. And I'm actually going to use something for the punch, and I think my face is actually another punch. So now I have punched this one out with the 1 1¼ inch circle. I have my beautiful wings that I'm going to cut out, and then my dress, my face, all my stuff, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I have it all cut out, and I'm kind of just going to figure out what I want. I'm going to throw on some gold paint. This is old gold paint. Kind of Lumiere, it's the Lumiere, but it's all kind of getting really dry, and it's pasty, but it's not like the creamy, liquidy stuff you're used to when you use this brand. But just to let you know. So I'm just going to do that with the sleeves as well. And kind of make it angelic. As well as the halo or whatever this is part of. I kind of made this pattern. I can't even remember how I decided on this pattern. I just did. So that is that. I'm going to use a little bit of a blue here, and I'm going to just grab that. I'm just going to finger paint. I have some punches here that I use. I'm just going to use that and kind of finger paint some blue flowers just for a look. Into her dress. Like just something different. So I'm just pulling it off. It's kind of just some stenciling just for some kind of different texture. So there is that. I'm going to dry that up. now I've decided that I'm just going to go over, I got some water-soluble graphite. I'm going to play with that. And pencil. Just go around, make some darker edges. And I'm going to do it on my sleeves as well as my other pieces here. And there we go. So I'm going to glue that on even before I even worry about wetting that. And I believe I have this glued right about here, and that's the sleeves. Of my angel character. There we go, just like that. Now I'm going to put the head on. Then I'm going to do the outline on here. Now I did the wings, the blue color here, and then the offside's the flowers. So I'm going to put the flowers on this part here. So this is some layers, and then I'm going to do it to put it onto the black cardstock. So this is my angel design. Cute. So you can just use jelly prints, plate, anything like that. So what I'm going to do with this one now is I'm going to cut out a shape, kind of like, I don't know, almost half circle, not even, whatever shape that is, and try to do as close as possible on the other side. And I'm going to go in, and I'm just kind of playing with it like this, and this is kind of the cheeks, the head, and there we go. So I have a little bit of a Skeletor face. Just winging it, guys, just kind of winging it with my circle using the pattern.
Winging it used to be a cool word.
I'm going to glue it to the back of my cardstock. And then I have something a little bit more solid, thicker. And then I just cut that out. There we go. Gonna go do whatever I want with her wings. I can go over them with my pens and doodle and whatever afterwards as well. And that will be my finished piece almost. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of the eyes. This one is not as gray as, or dark as my other pencil. Right here. And yeah, I just used the shape that I had already, so then it's the same size-ish. And there we go, we got kind of the thing happening that we need. And that is it. Now I'm just using my Tim Holtz, it's very fine water brush, very well used. I think I got for my birthday a couple years ago, or Mother's Day from my son Nettie. Yeah. And there it is. And you can do oval eyes. I'm kind of just went with whatever eyes today. Side. I'm also going to use my, oops, dropped stuff on my son. I'm also going to use my soft pastels to kind of play around with some cheeks, like I did with my last doll. And adding the off-white or some white on her too. Make her look a little scary. All fun. And there she is. Doodle, have fun with it, make your patterns. It's not too hard to make the shape, and just play with it. I'm gonna now poke holes in the wings after I cut it out, and again, you can hang it on the door, you can hang it anywhere. I think it's cute little piece. Of course I think it's cute. Come on, I made it. Yeah.
Could be the ugliest thing in the world, so you think it's cute if you made it.
My son's visiting, so he's kind of hanging out. Come on, hang out.
What'd I do?
No.
Become a nuisance.
No.
You want to get rid of me.
No. So that is about it with that. And then I'm going to seal it with Mod Podge. No, matte decoupage from DecoArts. I like to seal them so then, you know, if anything spills or anything happens, if it's protected from the dust and all the indoor home elements anyway, you know. So that kind of thing. And that is it. I like to ink edges too. I think I'm going to ink the edges on this one. Didn't do my last doll, didn't need it, but I'm going to do that with this doll. I think it's so cute. Here it is, friends. I like it. Now I'm going to, I don't know, grab some blue. I'm going to play with little details here and there. And just kind of use my soft pastels, add some extra color. I did have the blue in the flowers up here, so I'm just going to throw a little bit more blue in and play with that. Kind of neat. And then add some in the wings and that kind of thing. And yeah. Also wanted to do a little bit more with this particular one. I'm going to try to do a little bit of the flowery thing around the eyes, like those sugar candy skull things that you see. I don't know what they're called. And I like that flower stuff around the eyes. I'm just kind of making it look like that. Don't know if it does too much. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Do a little bit more black here. Oh, I'm just going to doodle on him now, I think.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. So anyway, just going to now add a little bit of ink in there. Just a little bit of detail like that. Pick it up a bit. And there we go. Just about like that. And we are pretty close to done. I'm just going to add the holes and the wire.
Maybe you just really like the sound of the alcohol stuff. Maybe it was just someone.
Yeah, that fly. Yeah, there's a bug that was flying around. Came back after
The bug came
blue.
back the very next day. The bug came back. He thought it was fun.
Yeah. Now you put them outside though. Now we've got the sketching kind of happening here. I'm going to make some holes.
Alright.
Okay, so this is the done piece. I put some white Posca pen to highlight it here and there. Oops. What am I showing you? Here and there and that kind of thing. Can you see that? And on the cutesy little face. If it would focus. So this is what I use to puncture the holes in. I just wanted to show you this time. And I'm going to do the same thing. Sometimes if it doesn't want to puncture through, you need another piece of card behind there, depending. And I find that more layers are actually easier to go through. And that's how I hang them up with my craft wire. And there we go, just like that. And I usually put a piece of wire on. So what I'm going to do with this one here, usually I kind of twist them like a little bit of a vine or something. And I kind of forgot about that. I was just twisting them the wrong way the last time. But I usually actually take my tool and go to the largest and just twist. Just like that. Keep making keep going around and around with my wire. And this one's not the greatest one. I grabbed the wrong one, I guess. And then it kind of does like a little spring thing happening and doesn't go through usually. And actually what I forgot to do just now too is I like to have it finished off with some of these, and I just find something that I have different ones separating. These ones are kind of my rusty or worn looking, so I don't mind that. It looks good on this, and it's kind of like the look of the whole thing anyways. It's very I don't know, dark a bit, like the shading and all that, so it doesn't matter. I don't need something shiny and new. And I got these from the hardware store or from like the tool store. They're cheaper than buying them from the craft store, so I like that. Yeah. Put that through. Grab my other ones better. This one was really cheap at Walmart, and I don't like it. And then you just twist, anyways, your wire around to make it, and then you just spring a little, kink a little hook type of thing, and just holds it really nice. Then I do the same with the other side. This one's kind of a wonky wire because it did get pulled, but I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to use it. Now I'm going to put it in the, you'll see how this one works a lot easier. And I'm just going to go in the circles, making it almost like a spring. Then I could kind of go in, do my little kink, and there you go. It holds pretty good. That's the way I like to do it. On my other one, I did do it the wrong way. I wrapped it, but yeah, it doesn't matter. There we go. Gives it a little bit of a different look. I like it. So I hope you guys like this project, and yeah, if you have any paper doll patterns, give it a try and do something a little different. Talk to you guys later. Don't forget to craft like a duck. Bye. Here she is.
The same one that you've done like